Okay, gifts. What do we got? Later. Hey, that's what we wanted. In fact, from where we are, that's perfect. Hey, we got lucky finally. 220 kilometers is still actually further than we expected that it was, but... And sorry chat for the long break there, but... Had to hang out some washing. Got a cyclone hitting here in the next few days, so who the hell knows when the last chance I'll get to hang anything on the line will be.
Drive safe.
Now, it's telling me to go out the way I came in. But it looks to me like there's a way out forwards here. And this feels like the exit, so... I mean, honestly, this actually feels like it should have been the entrance, but...
Finding new routes.
Because surely you take the right turn off the roundabout to get round here.
At the roundabout.
Would have made more sense to me.
Exit.
So back the way we came. Generally not a fan of double backing, but when we're going to a place that we've completely never been before, we'll allow it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Keep right.
Round and we go. Oop. Go a bit faster, Mr. Cement Mixer. Please. I know it's the speed limit to go 40, but could I interest you in speeding? Unfortunately, I think we've come this way before, but never mind.
Keep left.
But we have not been to the same destination before. We'll see how far we can get with this challenge today. If I can get halfway, I'll be pretty happy. If I can get, yeah, 7 out of 14, that would be nice. 8 out of 14 would be even better, just kind of tip the scales a bit, but that's probably going to be a stretch. Because I kind of have a stop at 1, which is in an hour's time. Getting any more than even just like 3 deliveries in an hour is going to be tough, so we'll see how we go. If I can keep it to these short deliveries, then maybe. Hell, even if I just end up bouncing between Zaragoza and Lleida and Barcelona, then fine. I don't know, I prefer to go different places, but at the same time, I do want to just get it done. So, yeah. Otherwise, if we have to, then maybe tomorrow morning I might be able to squeeze in another stream, so that'll be Sunday morning. But we are having family coming around, because it was my father's birthday yesterday, and we're having a dinner. So, family will be arriving late morning, I think.
Keep left.
And then Monday's back to work. I've had a couple of weeks of long weekends where I've had Mondays off, which has been really nice. Now I have to get back to reality where Monday is a work day. Kinda sucks. Oh, I wish I could speed. These jobs would go so much quicker if I could just do more than 90. Come on. Really wish that they could relent on that. Not have the limiter forced. I don't quite get the point of forcing people to obey the speed limit. Or worse, be less than the speed limit. It's kind of a weird contradiction in some ways. Like, they could say that, oh, but for the external contracts, we're wanting it to be a more realistic experience. So we're wanting to enforce the speed limiter that would normally be in place that is otherwise an option that you can disable in the game options. But then the way that these contracts work, being like real-time based instead of in-game time based, means that all of that supposed realism goes out the window anyway. So it doesn't make sense. It contradicts itself and it removes the agency of the player to play how they want to. If they have the speed limiter turned off, then why force it? It's very, draconian, and it's a very annoying thing because there's no real need for it that I can think of. Makes no difference to the delivery itself. It's bad enough that you can't call for services either. All of these artificial restrictions put in place, and I'm not quite sure what their reasoning is on it. If people want to play that way and have the limiter on, not take advantage of being able to call for emergency. I mean, you can still call for emergency, but it cancels your delivery. Like, you lose the load, which is stupid. If I just break down, like, just leave the trailer there and make me have to go back and get it again, by all means. But forcing you to abandon the delivery just because maybe you're getting some engine failures, you happened to crash, but the trailer might still be fine. It's just a very weird line of thinking. Definitely be interesting to hear from the devs quite what their reasoning was, assuming there was any. But if it's just about, oh, we're wanting to make it harder for the player, then, well, that's for the player to decide, surely. You've got these options for a reason. Gotta say, if I was not able to... Well, fines I'd probably be fine with. But... And I'd have just been more careful with how I did my driving early on until I started to get AI drivers that subsidize my lifestyle. But if I was not able to disable the speed limiter, if I was stuck at maximum 90 all the time in casual gameplay, I would not have played this game as much as I do. It's a constant gripe when I'm doing community events, which are otherwise really fun. I really enjoy that there are community events. I just really do not enjoy the speed restriction. Just turns what should be a fun event into a bit of a chore. I enjoy the experience of driving around these landscapes, visiting different places. That is why I put up with it. But I also enjoy the rush of dodging between traffic and taking corners faster than I should. It's a shame that I can't combine that with just the community events.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Forced to be sensible.
Exit right.
And so if I really want to be ultra sensible and have that sort of challenge, I can do the special deliveries, and those are a challenge. Those are a different sort of fun. Lleida discovered. Achievement progress 27 out of 51 for Conquistador. Yep, there are 51 towns and cities to discover in Iberia. It's a big expansion.
Go straight.
Oops.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
I was expecting this to be just a tiny little village or something. There's actually a fair-sized town. There's just not as much to it in the game as I would have expected. That's the thing. So there's 51 towns and villages. 51 names on the map that they have created. I do wonder if maybe they should have pared that back a bit and just fleshed out more of those that they did have. Because, I mean, this bit's cool. I like the industry bit that we're going up to here, driving through the country. But the fact that there was only one road that I could take through that town, when there was other intersections and back streets and stuff, I was like, well, if it was a bit railroaded at that point, I kind of would have liked it if there was a bit more to it. Chuck in a service stop. Gas station, instead of having to go to the motorway services. I'm sure there's a hotel there somewhere, in real life. And just adding a few of those extra assets, I feel doesn't take much, but... in this case, if you're not going to do it... the manhole cover is floating in midair. In this case, if you're not going to give as much detail to these places as others, why are you bothering? When you could have had just a depot that you went to from a back road or something without even driving through the city and just given it that label of Lleida. I know. 'Tis a mystery. Wrong angle. Turn the wrong way. There we go. Let's go this way a little bit first before straightening it up. There we go. That's better. Okay, didn't necessarily mean to do that, but that works too. So what's the other one? Oh, there's a farm over there, okay. I mean, if I can get a contract from there instead, that's kind of nice. In fact... okay, going back to the islands again? I mean, it works because it is the shortest available. There's two of them, in fact, but this one's from here. What's the obsession with going to the islands? Don't understand. That one's going all the way down the coast, but that's a long way. I mean, that's fine, I guess. That gives us extra options of where to go after that as well. I mean, the distance to drive is only 232 k's, so it's actually not too bad.
Okay.
And it gives us the excuse to go across the other side of Lleida. And we get a little bit of a rally stage to make it back to town. It looks like we're actually going to want to stop at the motorway services on our way through to Barcelona. Though we won't... Oop, we're sliding a bit. We won't sleep at the services, we'll just grab gas. Because we're taking the ferry. That should count as rest.
Get ready to turn left.
That's confusing. Get ready to turn left, and then there's a left turn, but it's not a valid one.
Turn left.
Bounce. Wonder if they have tourist trousers from this place so you could wear your lederhosen.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
I also wonder if they have a royal family with a Princess Lleida.
Go straight.
Yeah, I'm done.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
That's an odd sculpture,
Get ready to turn right.
I guess.
Turn right.
Tend not to get traffic on these dead-end roads, so you can go wandering on the wrong side of the road as much as you like.
This is where it ends.
That's a pole. Oops. That was hidden by the B-pillar.
Let's get this job done. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Gap in the traffic. That's...
Keep left.
Can I go through here? Ah, this is one where I actually have to stop at. Oops. See, I thought by the lines on the road that it was a special one. I was not wrong, but it was special in the wrong direction. Should have just stayed left. Well, next time I come through that road, I just need to basically go off and then straight back on again. If I have to go through the toll and then just do a U-turn, so be it. But that'll get rid of those little bits of road. Let's into the services up here, because we're getting a little bit low on petrol. We've got plenty, I think. Yes, 700 odd Ks left. And a lot of what I'm doing is actually ferry. That 774 is not accurate.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
But
Go straight.
we may as well play it safe.
Rerouting.
Oh, seriously? That little bit around the outside is a different thing to discover? That's some bullshit.
Okay.
Well, let's see what we can do about going this way to uncover this.
Never mind. I'll find
Turn
a
this
new route.
gold. What if we put this up close and personal? There we go. You can see the grey edge of the bit that I haven't discovered. And maybe we can still cut across to the gas station. properly, but we can go in backwards. So we only need to touch onto this, right? Yup. That works. Be a mild menace to society. Cool. Right, back on the road. Now we're going to wiggle our way all the way around through to the port again, which is a long way around. Two hours 39. Yeah. Well, it won't take me that long just to get to the port at least. Oh, both lanes went through anyway. I was worried about staying left, but turns out it doesn't matter. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That's one of those instances where you just touch a tiny little bit of collision and it throws you through a loop. I mean, I know I was cutting it pretty close to the edge there, but didn't think that I touched. But apparently, I was thinking too much about the toll booth up ahead and just clipped collision, and then it just swings you the other way. Can I get through before it goes down? No. Oh, no, it was this one anyway. Oops. So did my delivery take damage? Trailer did, delivery did not. Yeah, but now we're getting the engine malfunctions, so let's just switch gears a little bit. Managed to avoid flipping the trailer at least, so that's a start. So all that was on the cards. Go zooming through these services up here as well. Hopefully I won't have to do a similar sort of bollocks about going through and around.
Confusing.
We are, aren't we? Okay. Nope, good. Whole thing went gold. It just took a while for some reason.
Keep left.
Seems we'll have to do a big coastal drive at some point. From Spain. Oh, that. To keep left, not go right. Honestly, no, screw it. Just go this way. It's a different way of going. I was just thinking I'd need to come down the other way at some point. It's a longer route, but whatever. Gonna have scant reason to actually come this way otherwise. This is a hell of an intersection. And all of it over a river too. So it's an interchange and a river crossing. Oh, and now I'm less than an hour. Heaps. Yeah, well, we're going to be pushing it a bit now. But never mind.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So now I exit right?
Exit right.
Oh, that road goes through to Montpellier and Toulouse. Why does that not exist on the map then? Very confused. That feels like a road that should be on the map. Oh well. Because that is a big main road that goes through to the north.
Keep right.
Right, at this time I need to actually keep to the direction I am supposed to. Because that would be a long way out of my way otherwise. Oh, I even get fancy lights. Are they wanting me to slow down or something? And there is a photo opportunity up here too. Getting tired. Find a parking place to rest. Does a ferry count?
Keep right, then exit right.
Can we get in front of the truck?
Exit right.
Maybe. Yes. Not even close. I wasn't worried. Were you worried? So that photo opportunity. Is that just looking back the other direction or something? Photo studio, photo mode. What are we looking at? Taxation office building in Barcelona. Apparently that's worthy of taking a photo? I guess it's historical. I prefer that. That's a cool sculpture. I prefer that, but I'll also get this because you want me to. The building on the left is more interesting though. But hey, there we go. Their choices of things worthy of being landmarks is interesting. Nice, we were going to drive right past it anyway.
Keep right. Exit now.
And then the viewpoint I have done.
Keep right, and then turn left.
The roundabout I have not been around fully. So we could just do that for the fun of it. I mean, I'll probably be coming back this way anyway, to be honest. Oh, there's a big bridge that goes over there. That's interesting. And stop. Okay, put Torres. And then Sassari.
Finding your route.
And then once we park up, we want to go to the services, I think.
Turn left.
See that trailer scraping a little bit.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Turn right.
I mean, it's good that we're getting opportunities to go places we
Take the
haven't.
second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout.
So many roundabouts,
take the
Jesus.
second exit.
Do they really have that bad traffic on this small island?
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Go straight.
Big motorway for a small island, that's interesting. So we've obviously left from here before, but we've not arrived here before.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Oh. Hate getting the malfunctions when I'm driving at night. At least there's a service place, truck dealer, right by our destination.
Keep left.
Do I just go around all of them now? I think I do. I think, you know what? Let's just do the full cloverleaf now.
Never mind.
Why not?
I'll find a new route.
Looks pretty on the map. Means you just
Keep
don't have to
right,
care
then
next time we
exit
come
right.
this way. We want to go south at some point.
Exit right.
Maybe after this delivery we'll get to go south. We might not go back north through the port again. We might go somewhere else on the island. Sweet Valentine, are you in UTC plus 72 or what? That's the name of the event. It is a community event to deliver 14 deliveries of Valentine gifts. And they started it early, I guess you could say. They're being prepared. Much like the Christmas one went for ages and went till like 2 weeks afterwards. I forget what the close date on this one is.
Right.
We'll take a look after I finish this delivery. You'll just have to excuse me going round in circles while I discover this intersection. So we turn it into a gold leaf clover.
Keep left.
And once again we're being hit with the curse of the deliveries that are too long, or longer than we'd like. Minimum's 100 kilometers. That's just the shortest I'd do, but...
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
just missed it. So there is both a viewpoint and a photo opportunity down the road as well, looks like.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Turning left? Yay, good. Gets him out of my way.
Turn right, and then turn right.
Whee! Yeah, I thought it was a tighter
Turn
corner than
right.
that.
It's all over now.
Where's my manhole cover? There. Right there. You spin me right round. Engine malfunction. Can we just back it in? Yeah, there we go. I didn't need to start the engine again. It worked anyway. Voila! Valentine gifts delivered. And it didn't even care. 5 out of 14. Yeah, probably not going to get even halfway, unfortunately. But yes, Sweet Valentine concludes the 19th. So that's just over a week. Can't stay for long, great to see you. Yes, thanks for stopping by. I'm also not going to be on too much longer anyway, so don't feel too bad. What have we got here? Gifts. We'll probably only manage to do like 1 or 2 deliveries. They want me to go the other side of the island again? Or we can just go down to the Valencia. Hang on a second. Can we do something funky with ferries for this? Surely we can do like Barcelona to Marseille to like Napoli to Palermo to Valencia? Surely. One way to find out. I'm sure there's some sort of permutation that's possible here.
You've got the contract. Now go.
So first we will do a loop around the block, stop past the services. Oh, we're actually going all the way back up to the port anyway, that's convenient.
Recomputing.
We could also do the photo opportunity and the viewpoint if we wanted to. Since we're here and everything. But we can also anticipate we'll probably be yeah, there's a lot of other things to do on this island. So we're gonna be coming back at some point. If we're serious about discovering things again.
Rerouting. Turn left. Okay, let's find a new route.
Services. Apparently we missed it.
Time
There
to
we
get
go.
the job done.
Service repair.
Go straight.
It's a convoluted way to get out of here.
And then continue straight. Go straight.
So if we can
Then
do
turn
this
right.
with a minimum of driving, it's pretty much just pick up the cargo, go to the ferry,
First exit. Exit
pinball our way around all week, and then
keep
just,
right.
yeah,
Then exit right.
be right in Valencia just to drop things off straight
Exit
away.
right.
We might be able to squeeze out another one. We might get two kind of for the price of one if we're lucky. I'm fine with ferry hopping. If it thinks that the delivery should be longer because it just doesn't expect me to jump around so much, then that's fine by me. The quoted distance was long enough. And that's all that matters. The key point really is that there's no minimum distance on the deliveries stated in the description of the community event, I don't believe. It's more that they said that the minimum distance of each job
Take the second exit.
is 100 kilometers.
Exit now.
Which is not something they always do, because they make it a condition for the external contracts. Well, like you have to do external contracts between
Take the first exit.
cities and DLCs. But there's no minimum distance for normal external contracts, so you can get ones that are under that threshold, which is really annoying.
Second exit.
Yeah, we could have actually shortcut this intersection, never mind.
Turn
In we
right.
go.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Bonk.
Come on, there's a job to do.
To the boat.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Imbarco.
Turn right.
Ow. That was a tighter corner than I expected. There's a dude just standing there. That's a dangerous place to stand, my man. So much for repairing. Okay, so from here we go to Barcelona. It expects me to do that much. This is expected behavior. And then I'm gonna have to reverse back up onto the ferry.
Turn right.
Yeah. Which I've already done to discover the ferry. I didn't think that I'd be having to do it again.
Never mind.
Oh, hang on, which
I'll find a
direction?
new route.
I'm getting my lefts and rights mixed
Get
up.
ready
I
to
need to
turn
go...
Turn
It would have been easier to just turn around, I think. Because I need to go all the way across, don't I? Yep. Should have just turned around. Now I'm going to hit the poles in the middle, probably. Nope, not quite. Cool. Back it up. Back it up. Somewhere around here? Oh, now I'm getting caught on the poles. God damn it. Oh, it's there. Oh, we're too far back. So from here we go to Napoli.
Rerouting.
This is like Tempia to Catania. And now we go to Palermo.
Recomputing.
It's funny because, like, actually, I mean, the reward is significant. And now we go to Valencia. There we go.
Rerouting.
And we've taken like a week just sitting on boats just to avoid 3 hours of driving. And now it's 61 kilometers away. So I mean, it's still not close. It's still actually quite a way to go. But that's a little bit quicker.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, now it's Sunday. It was Thursday.
Turn left.
But because it is a external contract, it's done by, I'm just going to dip in here and
Finding
discover
new
this.
route.
It's done by real time, not in-game time, so we don't jeopardize the delivery in the slightest. I did not expect that to be a big barrier there. That's kind of weird. Out we go again. So now it's just 3 minutes of driving instead of like 20 minutes.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
And that's why we do that in speedruns. Except in game time ones. It's like a toll booth that's not active.
Never mind.
That's weird.
I'll find a new route.
And for some reason it thought that I was on the wrong side of the road? Okay. Probably not going to be able to actually squeeze out another one even after that creative ferrying.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep left.
God, it's all the way down there. That's a weird zigzag to have to take. Sometimes feels they went a little bit far on the decentralization of the depots. It's nice that the cities are more spread out, but at the same time, can be inconvenient. Using
left.
intersections too. Staying left. It's especially confusing when the place you're delivering is still in the city that you're currently inside of, so you can't rely on the signs to direct you which way to go. Because the signs are for the next cities
Keep
along.
right.
Looks like we have not been all that way before. So that's a bonus. I always enjoy covering new ground. Not to be confused with Newgrounds, which died out a while ago. Well, it's probably still going, to be honest, but I haven't been there in ages.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
If we can get like a 200-kilometer job or something after this, that would be handy.
Keep right. At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
Of course there was a sign there. I've had our high beams on the whole time again. Always turn them on when it's dark just to see a little bit further, and then always forget to turn them off even in daytime. There's no warning or anything about it. We'll leave them on for now. One thing's for sure, I think we'll look to see, okay, what's immediately around where we are. Is it worth accepting a contract from where we are? Or should I warp to services and then look for another contract?
Turn left and then turn right.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Turn right.
Very tight corners you're making me do here, though. Yeah, seriously, guys? I can't make that corner that tightly. You've made me take a certain angle to get in here in the first place. And now you want me to do what? Or do you want me to go through this barrier? Nope, that one's not going up. So it is this one. But with a trailer attached, that's very hard to make it through. There we go. Yeah, still hitting things. There's that little stupid rope there that the guy's standing behind. You could just not have that, you know. There's a garden there with a concrete edge. Surely that would have been fine. But no. Needed to have a little extra meter cordoned off for no apparent reason. How bizarre.
Turn right and then turn right.
Now another separate little thing.
We're here. Right on time.
Where's the thing that I'm meant to interact with? Usually a manhole cover around somewhere. Engine malfunction. Where's... Oh, I'm right next to it. Okay. Check your mirrors. There we go. Ooh, that one's a tricky one. So we probably want to reverse all the way down there because it looks pretty tight. I hate doing this stuff at night as well because the trailers are never lit up very well. Like, they should have running lights down the sides of them, but very few do. Pretty much only some of the special ones, like the Christmas one did. But the Valentine's ones do not. Which is a shame. And sharply... Too sharply, in fact, and I hit the building. Oops. Need to go past that corner. Straighten out. Right. I can now see the markers. It's taking a lot longer than I would have liked. Okay. Whew. Still excellent, apparently. Okay, 6 out of 14, so it would be nice to get halfway, but seems unlikely from where we are. And I'm not even sure where we are. Oh, I'm not even filtering by gifts. I was thinking that's far too short. Yeah, there's a reason for that. 222 kilometers is not too bad, actually. That's like a 10-minute job. That would take me a bit too long, though. So it's nice to know that that sort of thing is available. And then, hey, we can keep going down the coast. But we'll have to do that next time. We are going to have to take a prolonged break at this point. Hey, maybe we'll be on again in an hour's time or so. Who knows? Maybe I'll just record offline instead. But yeah, that is the start of the new community event. We only have until, what was it, the 19th? Sunday the 19th UTC. So I've got next weekend as well, to be fair. So we'll pick it up at some point. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.